Welcome to another video of my Create Mod server. Now, you probably can't tell, but this is a tree farm. I mean, it has loads of trees on it, so maybe you can. But it's a bit ugly right now. Like, the cherry trees, they do add a nice pop of colour, but compared to my cow farm, it's not looking the best. So I think in this video I'm just going to decorate it and finish it because currently all of the wood just comes into this chest and, you know, it's not very sorted or anything. And so I think I'm going to actually start, before I decorate it, by connecting these up to here so that they all go in, so that they are all sorted in the right place. So I'm going to do that, and then we can find a way to make this look a little bit nicer, because, you know, you come over here to see my factories and it's like, oh, that one's nice. Yeah, okay, so let me just do that and then I can start to decorate it. I've now deleted all of the trees because I think it'll be easier to see this thing in action. I'm just going to fill up these holes. If there's no trees here, so we can see them all being spawned, and there should be here from, I think, the trees before. So I think I've fixed everything by adding a depot on the end here instead of what I had before. And it all should work, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Oh, what's up here? Just some leaves. Oh, might as well delete those. And I really think that this will work. So let's just turn the machine on and hope that it doesn't make a ring of logs or start bringing this around with it or whatever it does, because it has so many problems. I just want to start building. Building is my favourite. Let me just turn it on and just hope. Okay, so everything seems to be working. Like, it all seems to be doing what it's supposed to, and it's dropping off its logs, which is a good sign. And then it's going off again. Okay. And these ones are supposed to just go down here. I don't really need them. Okay. It's going along again. Just gonna watch it go around one more time just to see that it's actually working. Okay, it's made it around again. And the logs and stuff should be going again. Okay. And once it starts moving again, I will just quickly stop the machine. Okay, so now we can see what the damage has done. Okay, so hopefully there should be logs here. Yeah, it's actually worked pretty well. Now for things like birch and spruce, you know, they will, over time, we'll get loads of them eventually. And I just want to check, this chest is empty, and I do hope that I have enough saplings along here because I think it will be fine. I don't think they'll run out. So now I just need to make it look pretty as everything works. And I'm thinking on doing like a greenhouse over here, and then here is like a kind of factory looking thing. So I'm going to start with the greenhouse, and I think it'll be easier if I delete all the trees first. So I'm going to do that. Now that the trees are cleared out, I think that I'm just going to mark out kind of, maybe with some of these stripped oak, just like the area, like a square around here, because this goes out 6 blocks, so we can be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then to 12, just because I think it might be a bit easier than just marking out the circle. So I've now finished the greenhouse bit, and it should be tall enough for the trees. And I've just added some bricks over here to be like this, but I think this will be probably taller with like a roof on it. And I actually think that this greenhouse looks pretty cool. I decided to use dark oak because it's the only wood we're not doing, so I mean, I'm also going to have to add a train station because over here we have our train, and I think it will come around maybe through the back and have one here, so I might add that another time. But this is actually a lot longer than you expect because it has to do this, and okay, from the top it kind of looks like a ribcage. Like, am I the only one who's seeing that? But I mean, from the front I think it looks really good, so that's kind of what we need. And I'm just going to add the same block for the roof, so this block over here, let me just grab it, and I can add the roof and also texture the walls with these blocks. So yeah, I'll do that, and then I can show the final build. And I think I've actually done a pretty good job of my wood farm. I think I'm finally finished. This has taken me so long to do, but you can see here, this is the factory. Now, it's not the most detailed, and I haven't added anything on the outside, but I think I'll add that when I do the train, because we're going to need to add a train station. But if you go inside, I've added a bit of logs on the walls to like kind of showcase them, and I think it looks pretty good. I decided to strip this, and I'm still not sure about it, so I think I might change that to maybe jungle. But I think this looks pretty good, and I just added this because I'm not sure, I think it looks cool. But here is the red button. It's a bit, you know, you might not notice it, but if I press this, this should start the machine. So yeah, you can tell by the lag spike that it's probably started. So if you go over here, you can see the machine at work. And it goes round, and I think it should probably fill this up with leaves, so you won't be able to see it working most of the time. But I think this is pretty cool, like, it's working well, and like the other machine, I think it's bringing some bricks around with it, but you know, it just adds a bit of character to it, doesn't it? So that's quite funny. So if I go over here, it should be filling up these chests with some logs. So we'll have, oh, over here you can see what it's doing. Yeah, so we're getting a bit more logs coming in. And it doesn't seem to be growing as quickly as before because I'm just going to keep it on. But I think this is pretty good. So we're finally done. I'm thinking that in the next one we can decorate the outside of this and add a path between here. And we can start maybe an XP farm, I think will be the next farm. Because, you know, if I'm in a survival world, I've got my logs, I've got my food. Now I'm just going to need XP so I can get better gear. So, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.